So what I want to do today is talk about present continuous. Present continuous. Present continuous. Okay, so what present continuous does is it says actions that you're doing now, right now. Okay, so for example, I am speaking. I am thinking. Those are all actions and sentences that I'm doing now, correct? With using present continuous. So an example of this, I could say the students are learning. Okay, the students are learning. Okay, let me give you another example. Tony is cooking pizza. Correct? Tony is cooking pizza. So that's present continuous. Those actions are happening now. Okay, the students are learning. That's happening right now. Tony is cooking pizza. He is doing that now. Okay? And if we break down the sentence into pieces, it's not very difficult. But let's look at this one here. Tony is cooking pizza. So if we look at Tony, Tony is our subject, correct? Tony is our subject. And if we look at is, what is is? Well, is the verb to be. What about cooking? Well, you know the word cook, and cook is a verb, correct? But what about ing? Well, we use ing in things that are continuous. So if we look at present continuous, whenever we see continuous, we know that the verb has ing. And what ing does, or ing does, is it kind of modifies the verb. It makes it into a continuous action. Okay. And we have pizza, which is the predicate. Predicate. Alright, so Tony is cooking pizza. So we have the subject, the verb to be, the verb, and the predicate. Okay, so to make sentences like this, we just follow the same order. And let me scroll down, I'll give you the grammar for you. Okay, so the grammar for this, it's very simple. But if we look, we have a subject, plus, okay, the verb to be, plus a verb, and then plus ing, because we have to make it in continuous, so we need that plus ing in there. Okay, so that's the grammar for present continuous. So what are the subjects in English? Or maybe the personal pronouns is another way to state them. Correct? So we have I, we have you, he, she, it, we, and they, correct? I, you, he, she, it, we, they. So those are the subjects. Okay, but what about the verb to be? Okay, so if you remember the verb to be, we have I what? Well, I am. Okay, I am. You are. He is. She is. And it is. We are, and they are. Okay, so we just follow those. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, and they are. So that's the verb to be. But what about a verb? Okay, so we want plus a verb. So if you give me some examples of verbs, maybe we could say run, maybe dance, sing, something I can't do, maybe learn. Okay, and let's give one more, understand. Understand is a good one. Understand. Okay, so we have I am plus a verb, run, dance, sing, learn, understand. But that's not the end. We need plus ing, correct? So if we say plus, and then we add an ing word, or ing, okay, so now we have a sentence here. And if we combine them, for example here, we could say I am running, correct? I am running. Yeah, is that okay? I am running. So I'll write that over here for you. I am running. Good. I am running. Simple. So what about the next one? You are, and then we need a verb. Let's say learn. Okay, you are learn plus ing. You are learning. Correct? You are learning. But over here I put 3 dots. And why did I put those? Well, the reason why is because I can continue with the sentence. I can continue with the predicate. So if we look up above, like I said in our first example, Tony is cooking pizza. Well, pizza is the predicate. That's something extra we can add after the verb. So if I say here, you are learning, but what are you learning? Okay, you can say, you are learning English. Okay, you are learning English, correct? You are learning English. And that's the predicate, you are learning English. Okay, so you just follow those examples. The subject, the verb to be, a verb plus ing. So let's scroll down a little bit and get some more examples here. Alright, so, for example, I can say, let's see, we are going. Okay, go with ing. We are going where? We are going to the park. Okay, we are going to the park. Or another example, we can say they are singing. Okay, they are singing, but maybe instead of saying what are they singing, I want to say how are they singing. So I could say they are singing well. Correct? They are singing well. They're doing a good job. They are singing well. Alright? So just in review, remember we have a subject, the verb to be, a verb plus ing, and a predicate. Anything extra if you want. It's not required. Okay? So like in examples here. I am running. We have the subject, I, the verb to be, am, the verb run, and ing, ing. I am running. Okay? So that's present continuous. It isn't so difficult. And I'll continue on with the next video with negatives and as well as questions to help.